I'm C. Eric Scott.
And I'm Charlotte.
And this is One Man,
One Woman, Taste Test.
Today, I decided to drive through the Northern Virginia countryside and check out some roadside barbecue. Charlotte had also come across a roadside barbecue place in New York, and so here is her review along with my review of these two barbecue places.
This place is just, it's not even it's off the side of the road. I mean, it's kind of like you're driving and you stumble upon this barbecue pit. Like the smell is just wafting for miles. It's great. After a long day of skiing, you come down upon that. Oh my God, you're just like so hungry and you just can't, the smell is just calling to you. All right, so we're outside of Belleayre, where we met up with John Todd, and he is making jambalaya. So John, tell me about your little operation here. What do you have going on?
So here at Belleayre we have Roadside BBQ.
And how long have you been doing this for?
We started this when COVID started. We decided to start cooking real food on the side of the road, and it's been a hit ever since we started. Normally what we do barbecue spare ribs, we do a homemade pastrami, brisket, pulled pork. Sometimes we'll do like the jambalaya. I do a lot of paella on the side of the road. The barbecue chickens. We have smoked roast beef that we do a lot of times. Sausage and peppers. Mostly fun barbecue food. I've been cooking since I was like 12. My mom has Mary's Cooking Catering out of Roxbury, so she taught me just about everything I know. This morning it was 10 degrees. Last weekend we were cooking out here, it was 10 below. If you can't cook barbecue in the cold, you got no business doing it at all.
So during the winter, what do you think is your specialty?
We sell a lot of ribs and a lot of the pastrami. The homemade pastrami that we make is just, it's the best pastrami on the face of the earth.
But you're going to be today, so what would today's specialty be, you think?
Today probably the jambalaya, or the pig roast pork is really good. I'm doing the chicken thighs with a mango chutney. That's really good. Everything's good.
Excellent. So is this all you do, or just on the weekends, or do you do stuff during the week too?
During the week, it's mostly prep for the weekend. We're usually working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, either here, Freshtown, or the Papacton Reservoir.
Gotcha. And that's in the summer, right?
Yeah, that's in the summertime.
Gotcha. And what time do you normally set up for out here at Belleayre?
Usually we get here around 10, and we're serving food at like 12:30, and we go until we sell out, which is usually 3.
How can people get a hold of you, or Facebook, a website?
You can look me up on Facebook. It's John Todd on Facebook, or you could just go to maryscooking.com, and all the contact information is right there on the website.
Excellent, excellent. So John just plated me up 2 boxes of food. I'm going to take these home and eat them at home. This is the pulled pork with beans and mashed potato and macaroni salad. That looks good. Look at that helping. That's awesome. And in this one, he gave me a smorgasbord of everything to taste. We got some smoked roast beef with gravy, some pulled pork, the jambalaya, and the chicken with the mango chutney. This looks good. I'm going to taste it at home because I'm not eating it out here because it's too cold. Okay, so I just got back. I am so hungry. I am starving. I don't even know where to begin. This just looks so good. So this is the pulled pork. That is so good. This here are the beans. 4 types of beans. Excellent. The macaroni salad is really good. This is the roast beef and gravy. Oh, look at that. Wow, this is all so good. Look at those big meaty shrimps. Those spices are really, really good. And the mussels are looking good too. So good. There are also clams too. Who knew? Clams. Now this here is the barbecue chicken that we saw cooking. Look at that. Looks really good. You can't go wrong with this. This is probably up in New York some of the best barbecue. Roadside BBQ. And in the summer they have brisket and pastrami. Cannot wait for the summer. Anyway, Eric Scott, back to you.
If you drive west out Route 50 from Washington, D.C., you'll come across another barbecue place called Hammerdown. And they actually have a restaurant that you go and eat inside, and they have desserts and things like that. And they have a bar. For those who want to get their drink on while they're having the barbecue, Hammerdown is a great place to check out. I also was able to have a chat with the owner, Ken, and he gave me a little bit of the background of his restaurant. What kinds of stuff do you guys do?
Oh, we do all of it.
Everything?
Yeah, chicken, brisket, pork, ribs. What else is there? Sausage. Your traditional barbecue things. Your staples. Coleslaw, potato salad, baked beans, green beans, sometimes mashed potatoes, sometimes sweet potatoes, depending on the season.
And how long have you guys been here?
The restaurant's been open a little over 4 years now. All the pits I have here I built myself with the help of my brother. This one's a little different from your traditional pits because instead of your manual opening, and I feel like lifting these 50-pound doors, so I put winches on it, and they'll operate by switches here. So you can see, let's do this one.
Very innovative.
Right? So our famous, or our most popular meats are our brisket and the chicken. We do our chickens a little differently. Instead of smoking them, we do over an open pit, and which allows us to serve more and more regularly. Because when you smoke something, it takes 4 or 5 hours, and we wanted to come up with something that we on demand. We could actually just throw it on the grill and serve it up. So it's a backup plan. And with regular barbecue, like anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. So what you cook is it. And if you run out of food, you run out of food. So the chicken was kind of our backup plan. I just basically came up with everything as I went along. Our spicy sauce is pretty unique. That it's a red pepper base instead of your traditional tomato base, and that's with habanero. So.
Oh, nice. All right, so from Hammerdown, from what they're saying, if you get the platter, then what you basically get is 1/3 pound of the meats that you order. So again, this is some pulled pork and then some chicken in that one. And then here's their macaroni and cheese. That looks pretty tasty. And let's see here. And then we got the potato salad was the other side that I went with. So, so these are their sauces. Now they had a spicy sauce, and that one is this one that has the S on it, which you maybe or may not be able to see. And according to Ken, this is kind of their signature sauce if they have one. This is the pulled pork from the Hammerdown barbecue, and no sauce on this. So that is definitely nice and tender. I'm definitely digging that. That was good. That was really good. So here's the pulled pork with the regular sauce. This sauce has more of a vinegar kick to it, which, you know, some people like. I've never been a big fan of vinegar-based sauces, but this one I could live with. This one's not bad at all. So now we're going to try some of this spicy sauce, and this is the one that he kind of said, well, if he has a signature sauce, that it would be this spicy one. Hopefully it won't be too hot for me. I'm not detecting any vinegar at all, but I'm definitely detecting some heat from this. So this sauce is pretty good, except obviously, as you can see, I am choking up a little bit because that first swallow made it a little more difficult to to get down. But I mean, the flavor is good. It's not, and it's not like overly hot. For people who like spicy stuff, you're probably gonna like that sauce. I'll probably stick with the vinegar sauce from them. But let's see here. Now I'm gonna try some chicken, and so their chicken is like more like a chicken breast, and it's been you know, they had seasoned it and then they sliced these up. So I'm gonna try some of this without any sauce on it. That actually has a really nice seasoning on it. Let's see if the vinegar sauce really complements this. When you combine the two, you get a really very pleasant taste profile. So kudos to Ken. I mean, that was you know, whether or not he intended to do that, I don't know, but if not, it was a happy accident. So anyway, kudos to Ken. I'm gonna go ahead and be brave and try some of this hot spicy stuff on the chicken now. And again, it's good, but I think the winning combination here definitely is the house sauce and the chicken with the seasoning on it. Really good. The pork is fantastic as well. So I went with mac and cheese, one of my favorite sides. And you can kind of see this is their mac and cheese. This is good. This is good. I would definitely get this as a side. The other side I got is this potato salad. So yeah, it's pretty tasty. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with both the sides I got. This right here is their banana pudding. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste here. Oh wow. It's really good. It has almost a whipped-like consistency. Excellent, excellent. If you live in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, especially if you live in Northern Virginia, hit Route 50, head west. Hammerdown is open, I think, every day but Monday and Tuesday. Definitely go check them out. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, and we'll be back again soon in another video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.